stories from some of the families.
Thank you. My name is Nicholas Avery Sr. My 13-year-old son Nicholas was killed in Brooklyn, New York. I know this is Washington, D.C., but I'm quite sure, matter of fact, I know that this is the same thing that happens out here in D.C. Innocent young kids are gunned down by the police. Nicholas was a 13-year-old honor student when he was killed. This happened 13 years ago. I've been fighting in the struggle since then. I'm trying to get the case reopened. Nicholas was playing with about 6 or 7 other kids. They were playing when the officer shot him. They were playing. Now this is something that happens consistently in New York, and not only in New York but across the country. This banner right here that we designed, this right here shows, I mean, people from all across the country are being killed and gunned down. In this Hip Hop Summit, I'm looking at all of these youth right here, and it's important that you'll get together and mobilize amongst yourselves. I don't come out to Washington to make demands to the president or the Justice Department. I would like to see the youth really organize themselves, man. This is our world, man. I mean, it is something that we really need to do. I mean, fighting and killing them, each other, that ain't what's happening, man. We're going to need each other, man. We really, really going to need each other, man. I have already been to at least 25 funerals of innocent people that were killed. I mean, and it's just, it's sad. I mean, it really hurts myself that parents are constantly burying their children. I shouldn't have had to bury my son. He was 13 years old. He was supposed to be burying me. I mean, it's a real sad situation out here, not only in D.C., but across this country. And it really needs to stop. And the only way it's going to stop, I mean, I'm not, like I said, it's not going to happen. The president ain't going to do it. Your mayor ain't going to do it. The Justice Department ain't going to do it, because I made pleas in them for the last 13 years. And it fell on deaf ears. This is something that we're going to have to do. I mean, we're really going to have to mobilize. I'm not a politician. I'm a parent whose son was murdered. And I've been fighting to get this case reopened. This is something that I know that the people is going to have to do. We really shouldn't even be out here fighting and protesting. Our ancestors already died for that. They died in the struggle for equal justice and equality for us all. But yet we still have to be out here mobilizing and protesting and marching and rallying. It's madness now. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Gordon Young. My son, Alfred Ferguson, was murdered on March 1st, 2000. He became a victim of stolen lives. Like Nicholas said, that banner over there has over 1,700 names of people killed by the police. As a parent, as a mother, I had to come out and defend my son, because in New York, just like they do all over, they try to destroy our children. And the fact that they took my son Malcolm, I knew he did not have to die the way they killed him. And trying to fight for justice, I did meet Nicholas Haywood, a father who stands up and fights for his son. And you don't see that out here too many men fighting for their children. We mothers, yes, we fight for our children because we feel that pain of bringing them here. And the fact that somebody had to take them away from us is wrong. But you see Nicholas Haywood, he does. He come out and he fights for his son. And as a parent, and seeing all y'all young people out here, you should stand up and say, I don't want my mother or my father to have to go through nothing like this. I'm going to stand up with my community and see what I could do to change this. Because it's not fair to live the way our children live today under the gun of the police. Because just because they carry that gun don't mean you have to live in fear. When they killed my son, in the past 7 years I was fighting, trying to find out why they killed my son. And the lawyers that we find to help us to defend our cases, their intentions are not sincere. You have to go out there and do what you know is the right thing. And then I did take my case to court, like you heard, and the cop admitted he killed my son Malcolm for no reason. Then, what did they do to him? Nothing. The DA says that the cop admitting that he killed my son is not new evidence. What is that telling us? The cops are not above the law. He's going to be made to pay what he did to my son. And I come out here and I'm telling y'all need to hell with all these presidents and politicians. The community can fight on their own. I didn't get justice for my son with no councilman, no assemblyman, or no. I depended on the community. And that's what we need to do. They say the people united will never be defeated. And that's what we need to do. So I'm telling all of y'all, you need to stand up and protect what's yours. Because no matter what they do to me, I'm coming back because you took mine, you know, and I don't care. I take any pain, and I will stand with any parent, and I'll tell you again, you were wrong, because God gave us these kids not for you to kill, for us to enjoy, and enough is enough. I say zero tolerance to police brutality.
Hello, my name is Eileen Person. On December 13, 2006, my 19-year-old son was murdered by the 44th Precinct in the Bronx. He was 19, he was stuck between the two doors in the vestibule of the building, and he couldn't escape anywhere, but they shot him 5 times. I see no reason for that. That was overkill. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
You see the problem with her? She just came out and she's new to this. So her pain is so hard that it's hard for her to express. And she is another parent in the Bronx that I'm coming out and asking that, you know, come out and speak about your child, because can't nobody speak about your child but you. And you see she did try to do it. So thank you,
So as you see, this pain is real and it's raw and it never goes away. So Mrs. Pearson and Miss Ferguson and Mr. Hayward, thank you. They came all the way from New York because it's getting hectic there, and they're going back so they could be at a press conference tomorrow and a funeral, unfortunately, on Tuesday. So go over to Stolen Lives, check out the book, the banners, speak to them while they're here. Any family members, feel free to go speak to them. And of course, freedom's not free, so anything you guys got that you can drop, literally 25 cents, that buys us 5 postcards.